Okay, I think we are back and live. Hello, Adventure Gamer. You know it now. Excellent. Good, good. Yeah, it's basically just, make some people and mess with some people. It's pretty straightforward. Just make a bunch of people. Hey, welcome, Curry! Oh my goodness, welcome. Yeah, it's make people and mess with their lives. Mess with their, well, they're not terrible lives, but we're gonna make them terrible. So we spent a ton of time. Like the stream. I think there's only two of us here. In fact, I should go like my own stream. I should go do that right now. Hang on. I've got to watch myself, and then I can like myself. I like myself. That sounds so 80s. Okay, there we go. I have watched and liked my own stream. Awesome. So, yeah, we did a lot with the Brains family last week. Hey, Willow, welcome. Welcome back. I thought we should probably check in with some of the other families, because we've basically ignored them for a couple of weeks. Like the, not the Brains family. The Plush Lion family. We haven't checked in with those guys in, like, forever. So, yeah, switch to that household. Let's see what's going on over there. Hey, CB. Hey, Beth. Welcome. Welcome. We're going to check in, Beth, with some other families because we've basically ignored them for a couple of weeks. We'll come back to you guys in the Brains family, definitely. But I just want to kind of see, like what's Lionel up to? We haven't checked in on Lionel, our terrible, terrible private detective. We haven't checked in on him in ages. And where we've left them alone for so long, they should have some money kicking around because they live their lives even though we're not paying attention to them. So what do you guys got going on here? Yeah, they got 10 grand. They got 10 grand in the bank while we were gone. That's very cool. Not text you sometimes because we eating your burger. Oh, that is a very worthwhile thing to be doing. You eat the burger. That sounds very, very worthwhile. Oh yeah, this is the one where I basically built a whole room just for the cat. Good on me. Well done. Be on and off today, learning CSS and still having dog recovering from surgery. I'm sorry your dog's recovering from surgery. I love cats, but I like dogs too, so I hope your dog is okay and recovering well. Lionel, you're not getting along with Art. That's not very good. Oh, and Steve's home. Okay, Steve is home. Excellent. Good. What are you people all doing here? Like, what's your deal? Yeah, you're an eavesdropper. You should probably go do things. You should probably solve cases. That seems like a worthwhile thing for you to be doing. I kind of forget how we get cases. Is it in the computer? Please say yes. Jobs and professions. Do you want to... No, don't upload a resume. That's a silly thing for you to do. Investigator. There we go. Search for an investigator case. Off you go, Lionel. Our terrible, terrible private detective. He had a fatty tumor removed. Should be okay, but had it removed Wednesday. Well, good. I like the should be okay part. That sounds positive. Nobody likes a sick or injured animal. Well, I mean, it's not that people don't like them. That didn't come out the right way. That sounded better in my head than when it came out of my mouth, but it's no good. No, it's not a good time when you have an injured animal. Thankfully, our cat has been abysmally healthy so far, unlike our last cat, which was not so healthy, which is why it was our last cat. Steve, what do you do for a living? You're a spell checker, and you want to work on writing. Yeah, Lionel's kind of got the computer tied up. Adventure Gamer, can you ask me a question? Of course you can. Of course you can ask me a question. That's what chat is for. That's why I'm here. It's certainly not to play The Sims with any degree of competency. Steve is going to bed. Okay, fair. Lionel, did you find a case? No, you're just gonna go to bed. Okay, this is why you're a terrible private investigator, Lionel. You keep going to bed. Oh yeah, you're an actor, Art. You should totally act in something? Like, go be in a movie or something. Well, now everyone's in bed. Where's the cat? Where's Giraffe? Why is Giraffe at somebody else's house? What? The cat's gone rogue. Oh, and the cat's in the snow. That's fun. The cat's half buried in the snow. Why is the kitty gone rogue? I don't know what's going on. Get me back to Art. He's more sensible. What is your real name? My name is Dave. So you may notice every single video is Dave from the wee hours. Yes, it is Dave. I prefer Dave. David is fine. Curry is the only one who gets to call me Davey. I'm not terribly keen on that one, but Curry gets to do it, as does one other person in my life. And that other person I haven't seen in years, so it's working out pretty well on that regard. But Curry gets to do it because it's Curry, and she's my Black Ops sniper. Get the kitty over here and just speed up time a little bit, because the kitty is stopping time from moving forward while everyone is asleep. So it's hard to maintain a good relationship. Oh dear. Helen Hall and Steve Flushlion are no longer friends. Well, I don't know who Helen is, so I'm basically okay with that. That's a perfectly fine thing. Oh, now the cat's asleep. Okay. Kitty. I love the kitty. Oh, our favorite kitty giraffe. Everybody wake up and do things. This is probably very dull. I'm just WASDing around the place waiting for you all to wake up. What time is it? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Wake up, people. Go be an actor. Or go solve a case. Private investigators should probably be up at 3 o'clock in the morning. That seems like a time when you would be doing things. What are you up to? You're all still asleep. Okay, somebody's up. Somebody's up. Oh, the carpool's coming. Oh dear. Are we prepared for that? Kind of. Little bit. Little tiny bit. Go get a quick snack. Sort of soonish. Yeah, have ice cream for breakfast. That's fun. Everybody likes that. And, Steve, no, not you, Steve, get up and probably do some writing, I guess? Apparently you don't have to do that until 8 o'clock. Okay, well, get up and, you need to be social in a bad way. Your code works kind of. Good. Excellent. And Adventure Gamer was the first one who clicked the like button. Thank you so much, Adventure Gamer. I really do appreciate that. I know I say that a lot around here, but I genuinely do appreciate each and every one of you guys, whether you're just checking in or you've been on the channel for ages. I really do appreciate it. Okay, Art's got the ice cream for breakfast concept rocking out. And so, Art, you kinda... Yeah, you want to finish up that ice cream because the carpool's coming sort of right now-ish. Steve, just get up, please. You have things you need to do. Like, have fun. Apparently you need to go have fun. Go play on the computer for a while. And then call somebody, because you're very, very unsocial at the moment. Do I like to play soccer? Yeah, I can take or leave it. Can take or leave it. Doesn't thrill me. I'm not much of a sportsing guy. Well, let me put it this way. I don't mind playing sports. I don't mind playing sports if such a thing is offered to me. But I'm not so much on watching sports. I could take or leave that. There's a very big hockey game going on last night, and I was pretty much the only person who really didn't care that much as to whom won, whether it was the local sports team or the opposing sports team, whatever. It's a bunch of guys with sticks. And Lionel, you should probably get up too because you're hungry. So go, I don't know, go deal with that. Have pancakes. Have $6 pancakes apparently. Steve, how's the fun going on? Yeah, fun's working out. Art, did you go to work? Yep, you sure did. Okay, well, not a lot going on here. What can I spend 10 grand on in this house? I could get people, actually they've got 3 bedrooms. There are actually 3 bedrooms in here. I designed this house strangely well. Adventure Gamer loves soccer. Totally cool. Totally cool. I don't like sports or don't like sports. It's all good. I am of the opinion just be into whatever you want to be into. Willow likes hockey, but like you can take it or leave it, especially on the TV. More into watching it at the stadium. Yeah, live stuff is more fun. That is true. Because you got that sort of crowd mentality and getting everyone whipped up. But I can take or leave watching sports, much to the consternation of my father-in-law. He's a big sports guy and was rather disappointed that his only son-in-law plays video games instead of sports. This is my sport. This is my sport right here. Steve Plushline is an amateur gamer. Good for you. So am I, Steve. Well done. And you're still making pancakes. You're still working on the pancakes. And the kitty's sleeping on the counter. I like it when the kitty sleeps on the counter. Oh, he's rolling over. He's rolling over. Oh, that's the best. The kitty's awesome. Steve, what are you doing? Where are you going? You going to work? Are you going to work? Are you going to work? Yeah, you're going to work. Okay, cool. Excellent. Husband is the same way, hates sports. Yeah, I don't hate it. It just doesn't do anything for me. You know what I mean? It's just like, meh, okay. Bunch of guys chasing a ball around. That's pretty much 89% of all sports is... There's a ball, and people are either chasing after it or chasing the people who have the ball. Flowers aren't the only thing. Love is in the air in the spring festival. Okay, that's cool. That's nice and all. And, Lionel, you're about the only one who's not contributing here. So why don't you go back to looking for a case? Yeah, search for an investigator case, because you're terrible at it. Your kitty is... Oh, my kitty is in the orange. You're right, Willow. Thank you. He desperately needs to get scratched. You've got, like, a bunch of scratching posts and stuff, don't you? Did I delete your scratching post and then not put it back? That sounds very much like something I would do. Hang on, kitty. I will be there momentarily. Scratching posts. We got 10 grand. Have two. Do you have any different ones than that? No, not really. Oh, did I put up the wall dancer thing? Well, I did now. Kitty bag. I don't even know what it is, but you're getting one. Because the cat's getting all the cool stuff here. You know what? Are there any lights in this room? Oh, probably not until somebody walks in. Yeah, that's... playing in a soccer team, have scored in a year 26 goals. That is very admirable, Adventure Gamer. Very admirable. I think I would probably shave off a decimal point off of that if it were me. Maybe 2.6. Or maybe 2 decimal points. Probably 0.26 goals is how many goals I would score. I would get near 0.26 of the time. Interview Janet Pock. Can do. Okay, we've got a case. Dump, dump, dum, as they say. Why are you in the yellow? You have uneven cooking. Well, you cooked them, man. You cooked them. Solve a case, sure. Where's this Janet Pock lady, and can we go interview her with all speed? Is that you? Apparently it is. Okay, great. Off you go, Sparky. Alright, so with the scratching post down, that should relieve the kitty a little bit. Get me, view my pet. Yeah, he's all about the scratching now. Okay. And he needs more social stuff. Alright, somebody's got to come home and play with the kitty immediately. How much money do we have in the game right now? That is right down here, about 10,000 simoleons. Which is not a small amount of money. I feel I should buy this family something. I don't know what. I want to buy him a car? Could buy him a car. It's not the worst idea in the world. And then they invariably put the car in their pockets, which is very weird. What could I get for 10 grand? Probably quite a bit. How about like a skill thing? Oh, where's the sculptor's table? I love that thing. Where does that live? No, that's the workbench. There it is. Gonna get these guys into sculpting. That's gonna be their new thing. Go... Yeah, go there. That's fine. $1,100 well spent, I think. Nobody actually home to do any sculpting, but it'll be fine. And where did Poozy What's It, Lionel go? How's the interview going, Lionel? You failed miserably at this in the past. Let's see if you can keep up the pace this time. And you brought a book. You brought a book to help you interview? I don't know. Where are you? Are you going to fail this interview again? Because we've been through this before with you, Lionel. You're a terrible private investigator. No, you're just going to sit and read a book. You're going to sit and read a book on a park bench. That's not interviewing. That's different. That's reading a book on a bench. Oh, and now you're running away. Now you're running away. You are the worst private investigator ever. You're going to get in a car. You're probably going to get another book to read. You're very silly, Lionel. Very, very silly. It says you're going to interview. I don't know if I believe that. You've told me that lie before, Lionel. Are you going to make a stream tomorrow? Yes, the Saturday stream is always uninterrupted. That is always Saturday at 4. I have been excessively streaming, and that's just due to my work schedule. So, like, we did the Sim stream Monday, and that was great because I didn't do it the previous Friday because I was working. And I assumed that my work schedule was then going to be, okay, I work Fridays, therefore I'll do the Sim stream on Monday. But no, my work schedule has now changed. So I didn't work today. I actually had today off. I want to have the ability to snap my fingers and have a car appear. Well, if you're in the Sims, Willow, apparently you can actually just keep them in your pocket. Use a computer to hack. Okay, can do. Right, so Lionel, we kind of need you to go home. So back to the scheduling thing. I had the day off today, so I thought, well, I may as well just put the Sim stream back at 3 o'clock on Friday like we've always done it in the past. And then I have no idea if I'm working next Friday. So the Sim stream will be a little... Basically, it's going to be on Fridays, except when it isn't. That's the best I can do right now. I gather that I might be working alternate Fridays. So the long and the short of it is, streamed Monday, streamed today, streaming tomorrow, and streamed yesterday with just that special one-off stream of Steamcraft, just because it was brand new and it was released at that moment, so I thought I think that game worked better as a stream than as a VOD. I tried recording it, and it wasn't singing to me. So I thought, well, you know what? We'll just stream it. We'll throw it up there. Japman, welcome. Welcome, Japman. So that's why there's just been a metric ton of streaming going on this week, is because my schedule is messed up, and we had that special stream. No, whoa. Pause. Lionel, I need somebody to play with the cat. Hug the cat and feed the cat a treat and let it sniff your hand and then pet it and do all of that now. Do nothing but pay attention to the kitty. That is your only function. Just pay attention to the kitty. The kitty will move for you. Yeah, you wait for cats. That's how cats work, Lionel. They'll let you know when it's okay to do the thing that you want to do. There we go. Play with the kitty. The kitty looks really nonplussed about this. Now the kitty looks happy. Is the kitty happy now? Well, social is ticking up a little bit. Scratching went well, though. We're perfectly manicured. Do I know Mohammed Salah? Never heard of him. Never heard of the gentleman. Is he a YouTuber? Does he have a channel? How would I know him? Customized collar and coats. No, we probably won't do that. Get me back to Lionel. Just keep being social to the kitty. Have fun with the kitty, and then, I don't know, talk to the kitty. That will be good for social. That seems like a social thing. So no, I do not know Mohammed Salah, Adventure Gamer. Do please illuminate me. Let me know where I would know the gentleman from. Is the cat... I'm only concerned about the cat's comfort. I am only concerned that the cat is having fun. I could care less about Lionel at this point. He's a terrible private investigator. Speaking of which, go do your private investigating job. And Art's doing something good, apparently. Won't forget this incredible achievement. Why don't you... I don't know. Hang with the cast members. You'll get some of that. Liverpool soccer player. Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, he's a soccer player. Excellent. Or football, as they might say in Liverpool. I've lived in England. I know the difference. And he's Egyptian. Okay, cool. Yeah, well, there you go. I trained very briefly under an Egyptian fencing master. Very briefly. And by very briefly, I had one class with him. And he had the best line about any sort of sports skill. He was teaching us this one particular defense in fencing. And he says, if you do not do this right, it is wrong. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant coach. I've carried that lesson with me for years now. Bird Brains, welcome. Thought it was Monday. Yeah, I kind of just went through a very long-winded explanation of basically saying the Sim stream will be on Friday, except when it's not on Friday, and then it might be on a Monday. So it's the best I can do right now, Bird Brains. My work schedule is a little chaotic, and it's probably not going to get any less chaotic because this is the slow season for where I work. We're only going to get busier, and that means my schedule will be only more interrupted. Report in to Janet Pock. Okay, can do, but you should probably have some fun first. Why don't you not be where I think you are? No, you don't need to have fun. You don't need to have fun at all. No fun for Lionel. Lionel just needs to go check in and solve this case. So, yeah, go report your findings, please. And where's the kitty? My only concern is for the kitty. So that's really the best I've got, Bird Brains, is... yeah, I know it was more German. I don't do Egyptian accents well. But he was a very, very large Egyptian man, and he was a brilliant fencer. He was the number 2 ranked fencer in Egypt. So of all the Egyptian fencers, he was the second best one. Lionel, I can't help but notice you've completely blown off your task. Is that because Janet Pock disappeared from the world? Apparently it is. Okay, that's okay. You can find something else to do. I don't know why you're over here. Why don't you be over here instead? Just free time there, Sims. Free time. You're on your own. Art's jamming out in the kitty room. Art, you were really not having fun, so why don't you go have some fun? Play an extreme sports game. Harriet, welcome. Welcome. I have... Wait. Sut White Tai Hedwu. Oh, okay. We're doing all acronyms. Got it. All right. I had to read a little further there. I totally had to read a little further. So yeah, long story short, Bird Brains, It'll be on Friday, except when it's not on Fridays. It might be alternate Fridays. Sometimes it might be Mondays. I'm just going to have to hash it out as my work schedule allows. The Saturday stream is always locked in. That is 100% unchanged. Adventure Gamer, I am married. In fact, I have the best wife in the world. Sorry if any of the women in the chat are married and think that they're the best wives in the world, but in fact, my wife is the best wife in the world. She has a certificate for it. There's awards given out for these things, and she's clearly the best wife in the world. So, no girlfriend. Well, she was a girlfriend at one time, and now she's my wife. So, Harriet's doing nothing but acronyms. Okay, that's going to take a while to decipher. I will do my best. And hello to you. CB is a pretty good wife. Okay, so you're like a runner-up. CB. So there's like Mrs. Dave, and then you're, second or third place somewhere along those lines. I am having the best time, Adventure Gamer. How could I not be having the best time? What a world we live in, where I can play The Sims online and hang out with you guys and just have a cool afternoon. How could I not be having a good time with that? So yes, Mrs. Dave is in fact the best wife in the world. And I'm not saying that because she's probably listening right now. In fact, I know for a fact she's not. I know what she's doing right now. She's on an errand doing something, so she's not watching the stream, as she usually does. Oh, the kitty's playing with the toy! The kitty is playing with the toy! Oh, I do have another one of these up. Okay, well, we've got these things all over the place then. Much like any cat owner. You just throw down toys and hope for the best, because cats are like a toddler. They'll play with a toy for about a week, and then they'll move on to another one. Wow, the kitty room is getting all the action right now. All the action. Lionel, have you figured out where Janet Pock lives yet? Because I'd like you to... Yes, you have. Okay, Janet Pock is back in the world. Go ahead and report your findings again. Oh, it was Welsh. Okay, yeah, I'm not surprised I mixed that up. Because Welsh is just a random collection of consonants. And occasionally you guys throw in a Y for vowels. And that's about it. It looks like an acronym. I'm totally not surprised I mixed that up. It's just a whole bunch of consonants, a bunch of W's and L's, and then just for flavor, you guys will throw in a Y. I know I have told this story before in chat, but when I lived in England when I was a kid, we had a teacher who would, for punishment for the class, he would give out lines. And anyone from the British realm will understand what a class punishment of getting lines is. And it's not uncommon in America, too. You can get it. You just, write out a sentence, then you have to sit there and write it out 100 times or whatever it is. He would write out all the sentences in Welsh, which was a real jerk move, because if you're doing lines, you just memorize the sentence and keep writing it out. But when it was in Welsh, you can't really memorize it. You actually had to look up at the board while you were copying it. He really made that punishment work hard for him. Your husband calls you his Wonder Wife. Okay, I'll take that title, and your wife can be the best wife in the world. Excellent, good. Yeah, there's no hard competition, Willow. There's a lot of different titles. So you get Wonder Wife, and my wife is just the best wife in the world. Key to a good relationship, admit that your wife is the best. Oh, Chatman, I did that ages ago. I did that on about date 3, truth be told. That was a long time ago. Lionel, have you figured out how to report into Janet Pock? Your thing has gone away, so I'm going to go with a loose yes. And now you're dancing in the rain and thinking about a leaf. Okay, you're different, Lionel. Let's go back to art. Art seems more cohesive at this point. What are you up to, and what do you need to be doing? Oh, you're getting food. That's cool. That's great. And what's Steve up to? How's the writing going, Steve? Why don't you practice writing some more, seeing as the computer is free? Start a sci-fi novel. Oh, you desperately need to take a shower. Sorry, you're going to do writing instead. You're totally going to do writing. Yeah, I figured that out, Chatman, on about date 3. For many reasons, apart from the fact that she is the best wife in the world. What would we like to name our new book? Let's call it after our new friend here. This book is going to be... Adventures of Adventure Gamer. There we go. So that's going to be the book that Steve is going to write. We'll name that after our new chat friend. Adventures of Adventure Gamer is going to be the book. Do I play City Skylines? I do. I like City Skylines a lot. I've never put it on the channel because there's not a lot I can do with it. I mean, it's been done to death. It's been completely done to death. I mean, every game has been done to death. A game can be an hour old and it's been done to death. But I didn't think there was anything fresh I could bring to City Skylines. But I do enjoy playing it in my own time. It's a very fun game to play, and I do play quite a bit of it. There's a ton of games that not a ton. Actually, that's a complete lie. That's a fabrication. There are several games that I play on my own that I've never put up on the channel because weirdly I like to have them just for myself, if that makes any sense. The town you're from has the second longest place name in the world. Yes, I remember you saying that, Harriet. I remember you saying that. That's very cool. I often tell the same stories over and over again, so feel free to do the same. My wife is largely sick of it, but then she just says, yes, I've heard this one before. Because I say a lot of things to a lot of people, especially doing this YouTube thing. So I don't always remember what stories I told, but I know I told the story about the Welsh teacher who gave out lines in Welsh, the jerk. Oh, the kitty's in the castle. Hang on. The kitty's in his kitty castle. Oh, and he's got a little toy. He's got a little toy. The kitty is the best thing ever. Sorry if that was a bit of motion sickness. I couldn't get it to focus it perfectly on the kitty. He's saying that he's selfish. I am, CB. I am. There's definitely one or two games that I just play from. Oh my god, the kitty is adorable. That kitty is adorable. Sorry, I love kitties. I am selfish, yeah. There's, plenty of games that I play that are on the channel. God knows I play plenty of Total War Warhammer by myself. But, like City Skylines, I play by myself. Age of Industry, I've been playing by myself. Really solid game. A lot better game than the reviews give it credit for. It got kind of trashed when it first came out for reasons that I'm sure were valid then, but the developers have put quite a bit into it since then, and it's quite solid now. I didn't play it when it was trashed. I've played it only recently, thanks to a very kind gifting of it from a viewer. But I'm just not sure I really want to put it on the channel, although there are some major updates. Anyway, long story short, Age of Industries, I've been playing a lot by myself. That's very, very good. If you're into, it's kind of a City Skylines meets, it's more of a production line management game, because that's the hip new thing that all the kids are into these days with their hula hoops and their fax machines. It's all about production line management games. But that is one of them, and it's a very good one. But it's also kind of a city builder. Not really. It's not a City Skylines kind of city builder, but you are building up the industry of a city as you're going along. Kitty in your room, kitty room for Kitty in Sims 4. Excellent. I heartily approve, Willow. I heartily approve. We should probably let Steve take a shower, because Steve is fully read on the old, needing to bathe thing. All right, you can stop writing your book right now. We'll come back to that later. Oh, the kitty is sleeping. The kitty is sleeping on his kitty tower, dreaming about bugs. Wish my cat dreamed about bugs. Cat is useless at killing bugs. Absolutely useless. CB's got to take off. Okay, cool. Absolutely. Have a work meeting. That sounds very important. Go do that. Thank you for stopping by, CB. You are always welcome, whether you're here for 5 minutes or 5 hours. You know you're always welcome here, man. Your girlfriend is a perfectionist, and it annoys her when I have to be the one to tell the taxi where we live. Oh, that's fun. That's fun, because you have the second longest place name in the world, I assume, or town name or city name or whatever it was. Do you have to spell it out for the taxi? Well, no, I assume the taxi driver would probably have a base understanding of Welsh, I guess. Unless you live right on the line between Wales and somewhere else. I don't know. Oh, Lionel's back finally. Good. And Lionel desperately needs to use the facilities, but he's chosen to eat first. In fact, pretty much all of Lionel's moods are terrible. Is it because you're a terrible private investigator? I'm going to guess it is. Oh, and you leveled up, I think. You leveled up in private investigating, I think. It seems you're making more money there. Can you tell me something? Of course you can tell me something. Of course, you don't even have to ask, Adventure Gamer. We're pretty free form here in chat, Adventure Gamer. We just kind of, things come out, whatever. As so long as it's, rated PG, it's totally fine. That's the only thing I ask, is I do keep the channel PG-13 maybe sometimes. So we keep it clean. We keep it clean. So long as you're doing that, you can say whatever the heck you want. Do I know Arma? I know of it. I don't really know much about it, though. Is your dude in an elf outfit? Yes. First of all, yes. And secondly, why not? Oh, dear. Well, the dude in the elf helmet elf outfit has just had a teensy accident on the floor there. Well, you shouldn't have chosen to eat first. That's your fault, Lionel. That's on you, man. And speaking of which, could you clean that up, please? After you take a shower, could you clean up your puddle that you just left there? That would be cool. Do you mean War Crime Simulator 2019? Bird Brains is going to have an opinion on this. Adventure Gamer, you can definitely chat to Bird Brains about this. I believe Bird Brains will have a very clear opinion on this. So I know of Arma. I really just don't know much about it. Is it an actiony kind of game? What style of game is it? Is it a strategy? Like what's going on with it? Where did Art go? Oh, Art's in bed. Okay, where did Steve go? Steve's in bed. Okay, so it's just Lionel left up and then nothing else. Oh, does anyone have days off tomorrow? Yeah, you do, Steve, and well, Lionel can work whenever he wants, and so does Art. Okay, cool. We're gonna get into some sculpting then. We're gonna do some sculptomatizing. That's totally a word, by the way. Totally a word. What do we want to do here? Become friends with Thomas Crocodile. Oh yeah, we can totally do that. Yeah, I would totally like to accept that opportunity because we should meet that family anyway. We'll send someone over there tomorrow. It'll be fun. Okay, everyone in bed. Let me just blaze through the night here. What do you want to do here? You want to acquire an elixir. Maybe? Maybe. We could think about that. Wi-Fi is glitching and you may not see it. Okay, I hope you can stick around, and if not, well, Wi-Fi is wholly unreliable. 9 out of 10 times I watched Arma, a war crime was committed at least once, including one where the commander called in a 10 strike on civilians by accident. So, is it a strategy, Bird Brains? Is it, like, what is, you know what? No, I don't know Arma very well. Somebody tell me what Arma is. Somebody go Google that nonsense. Or Bird Brains tells me, one way or the other. Because I'll generally accept anything Bird Brain says about anything military-based. Oh, the kitty's using a litter box. We probably don't need to watch that. That's less cute than the kitty normally being cute. No, keep going at full speed, please. I know the kitty is up and doing things. The town is on its own island called Anglesey. I hope I pronounced that at least somewhat competently. Closer to Dublin than Cardiff. Oh, okay. Yeah, wow, you guys are out there. All right. You're way out there. So you're living on an island. That's really cool. I don't know why that's really cool. I just think it's cool to live on an island. That's kind of neat. Oh, Art's up. Okay, Art, we wanted you... Well, you need to take a shower, and you need to eat something. You need to just take care of some basic needs at this point. Lionel, no. And Steve is starving to death. Okay, why don't you just get up and eat something then? Yo, you know what? Clean that up. Get up and serve breakfast. Make some pancakes for everybody, please. Arma's a game that you'll be an army man and you get nucleared, so you get to save people's lives. Okay. As opposed to Bird Brain's take on Arma, where you're calling in airstrikes on civilians. Interesting dichotomy to this game, it seems. Seems you can do a little bit of everything. Lionel, did you feel like getting up anytime in the near future? I just want someone to go do some sculpting. And then I want to go check it back in with the Brains family. Practice with clay, sure. Go make a clay sculpture. Sandbox kind of thing where player sets up an operation called Zeus and controls the operation for other players who play the operation. Oh, okay, so one guy is kind of acting like a DM, a dungeon master of sorts, and then controlling the operation for other players who I assume are real people. So it's a multiplayer co-op kind of thing. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And what is the point? Is it basically military stuff? Go in and shoot some people and hopefully don't call in airstrikes on civilians? Because that sounds... I agree, Bird Brains. That sounds like a war crime. It sounds like things that, generally shouldn't be encouraged in a military action. Steve, you want to hustle up those pancakes, please? Because everyone is slowly starving to death in here. Yeah, just keep pounding the pancakes away. Fry them up. There you go. Pancakes aren't hard, Steve. Pancakes are not hard. They're like one of the world's most simple foods. Did you... No, you didn't finish. And Art's gonna go rock out again. Great. No, don't send a love letter to anyone. That's a terrible idea. Stop sleeping, Lionel. Get up and sculpticize something. You said it wrong. I don't think you said it wrong. I basically got it. Yeah. With far weirder things have been said in chat than that, Adventure Gamer. If that's your definition of saying it wrong, you're in amateur territory right now. Many more wrong things have been said. Wow, that's a huge block of clay we've just got there. That's a massive block of clay. All right, well, have fun with that, Lionel. Let's go check in with the Brains family. Let's see what they're up to. Because, you know, the bees live over there. So we should probably go check in with the bees. Yes, save that, please. And let's go see... I'd like to see if we can get Birdbrain's clone to live in the Brains family. That would be kind of fun. Been working on it for ages. Because making our own clones doesn't seem to work out without the elixirs. The operation could be anything from airdropping behind enemy lines to a Normandy-style beach landing. Okay. Okay. There's the Brains family. Yeah, go live over there. Yes. Thank you very much. Yes, I know. All sorts of things are happening, game. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Thomas, welcome. Welcome. Thankfully, this time you didn't catch me as I was heading out. We're well in the thick of it now. I'm glad you got here. I'm glad you got here so you could catch this. Welcome. Long story short, welcome, Thomas. And anyone who feels I'm failing miserably at speaking full sentences, do please understand. I didn't get back from work until about 2:30 in the morning, and then I got up at 8 to start working on some channel stuff, and that kept going until, now, and now I'm doing this. So if I'm failing miserably at constructing English sentences, that is why. But I feel you guys are probably broadly used to that at this point. Hang on. Adventure Gamer, show that. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. You're forcing your brother to subscribe to my channel. I don't... you know what? I'll take it. I will absolutely take it. We're so very close to that 1K now that I can just taste it there. Bobcat's here. Oh, welcome, Bobcat. Who else are you watching? Whom else has attracted your attention? Because I am not. First of all, I'm not opposed to watching 2 streams at once. I do it often because I know a lot of good streamers, and sometimes they're streaming at the same time. If I were not streaming now, I'd be over watching Civilian streaming Dwarf Fortress. I don't even understand Dwarf Fortress. Like, literally, I don't understand it. I watch the game and I have absolutely no idea what is going on. But Civilian streaming it is a good thing. Are you watching Civilian, Bobcat? Because you're into Civilian, right? I think you're kind of along the same lines there. Oh, no worries, Thomas. Thank you at least for checking in. Yeah, you are watching Civilian. I thought you might be. I knew she was streaming now. I saw it just before I came in to do this. So yeah, if I had the, if I could have the audio going, I'd be watching Civilian too. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Thomas. I really appreciate that. 5 seconds or 5 hours. I am very happy when you guys check in. Who's Casey Cooper, and why is he talking to Centurion Death Pirate? Who is this kid? We should probably make him go away. Yeah, stop doing that. Just stop doing that. And Willow is listening while trying to learn code. Exactly. So Willow's got a thing going on. I have no other things going on. I'm playing The Sims. Oh, there are bills we should probably pay. Somebody pay the bills, please. Birdbrains, pay the bills. 201 simoleons there. What is that? Okay, let's view that. I don't know what that is. It looks like a can of sardines on the ground. Recommend Soviet Womble for some funny Arma gameplay. Well, the fact that he puts Womble in his name is good enough. What time are you going to make the stream tomorrow? Saturday stream is always at 4 o'clock my time, which is Eastern time. Whatever that may break down to for the rest of you, I don't know. But it's always at 4 o'clock. We've been doing that stream at 4 on Saturdays for, God, I think over a year now. Or coming up on a year, or about a year. He's the guy that called the airstrike on the civilians. Okay. All right, so War Crime Womble, as he will now be known. Great. I will check that. It's so hard to find YouTubers that I want to watch, that I have the time to watch. So when you start doing this, like prior to doing this, I would watch a ton of YouTubers. But when you start doing this, you really kind of limit yourself because you're focused on your own channel. So I have a very limited retinue of people that I watch regularly. Birdbrains is home. How's the military thing going, Birdbrains? You're now a flight officer. That ain't bad. That you're getting towards that astronaut thing. And Pulse, what are you up to these days? Right, you're a patrol officer. You're still a cop. And Beth is unemployed and doing what? Why is... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. We aged up Beth. She's an adult now. She can be in this bar, finally. Even though the last time she was in this bar, she was a toddler and Birdbrains left her alone, unattended. A lot of games. Forgot to tell me, but hope you're having fun in Easter egg. There's a lot of games that make me wonder what people are thinking when they do things, like in Skyrim when people just rob NPCs of everything they own. Well, in their defense, Willow, I'm not saying I've done that, but I'm saying I've done that. Robbing NPCs is a really good way to get your not your lockpicking, your pickpocketing skill up. I will absolutely tell you, Willow, that I have stood behind and hidden behind the same NPC and just continually picked his pocket just to level up my pickpocketing skill. I mean, that's how the skill gets leveled up. That's how Skyrim works. You get better at skills by actually doing them. So Beth, I notice Beth's outfit is awesome. It's absolute. I'm so glad we chose that outfit. That is an awesome outfit. You look like a superhero. But maybe we could not talk to Rainflower Ivy, who is clearly rejected from the village people at some point. Yeah, you are the village people's third draft pick. You didn't make it after the Native American and the construction worker. And Willow's not Willow. See, now the English is starting to break down. Beth is doing a thing. Okay, Beth is doing a thing. That's why you've never leveled up your pickpocketing skill. Okay, yeah, well, that's how Skyrim works. I've totally done that. I have 100%. Skyrim. There's another good example of a game I play by myself. I very briefly put it up on the channel in my very early days, before I took much better advice of people saying don't put up games that have been grossly overplayed unless you're really confident you can grab views from it. And I'm like, okay, yeah, Skyrim has been grossly overplayed. There's nothing I can do with this. But Skyrim, good example of a game that I play privately for myself, but not so much really on the channel. There's an update in Project Hospital. Oh, really? Tell me more. I love Project Hospital. I was really, really disappointed that saved game got lost when I made the great PC switch of 2019. Because, although, that being said, we were $300,000 in debt and no end in sight. I believe our profitability on the hospital was, as I recall, $5 a day. We were making $5 a day in profit. So paying off the $300,000 loan was going to take a while. I'm not going to lie. All right, get me back to Polsk. And then, Beth, I think you need to come home. Stop talking to the village people and come home. So I'd be curious what the update is. Now that you're saying that out loud, I kind of feel I might have seen that on their Steam page recently, that there was some sort of update. Sheep plush line, okay, we know about all of that stuff. Okay. And Polsk is once again at the computer. I'm really going to take that computer away from you, Polsk. It's all you do. Why don't you call your partner instead? Because you need to be really fun with your partner. Is that guy tagged? I don't know. Yeah, Polsk, call your partner. And Adventure Gamer, obviously you're kind of getting caught up in The Sims here. It's all very silly. So all of these people here we made them extremely silly. We did not go for competent gameplay because, ain't nobody tuning into the wee hours for competent gameplay. But we've gone very, very silly instead. Polsk, I think after you're done chatting, it's time for you to take care of the bees again. Because that's pretty much your function around here. Where did Beth go? Beth's over here, and Beth's moods are good. Beth, what could you... Oh, I know what you could be doing. Go back to inventing. We're trying to work on robots here, so invent something, please. Invent something. And how is life in the underground bunker? Oh, it's very underground bunkery. It's super underground bunkery down there. Yep, that is an underground bunker that you can hang your hat in. I like it. Birdbrains, what would you like to do? Why don't you do sciencey things? Actually, is there anything you need to do for work? No, not really. You're basically okay. Yeah, go research sciences. And then maybe you can make your own clone. And then when you're done with sciences, go call your clone who already exists. And we'll just sort of work on the clone army. Did you miss anything new, Nathan? No, not much. Just basic silliness, really. Basic silliness. Ridiculousness. Birdbrains, can you write your book? Yes, absolutely. I'm going to have you call your clone and see if you can be more friends with your clone so we can get your clone to move in with you. Yes. And then you can write your book. then you can... is he green? Yes, he's absolutely green. That would harken back to the silliness aspect, Adventure Gamer. We weren't exactly going for realism. When, yes, he's absolutely green. And P.S., you don't know it, but under that shirt, he is ripped. I mean, he is absolutely wrecked. He's got six-pack abs that you could rest your drinks on. They're so chiseled. Bird Brains, how's the sciences? Okay, you're going a little slow on science. Why don't you just call your clone instead? Where's your clone? Oh, conveniently named Bird Brains. Go ahead and call your clone and be better friends with your clone, and then you can work on your book. Trying to think up a fact. Yeah, we have been a little shy of random facts with Bird Brains. What's going on, Bird Brains? I have no facts that are random that I can tell people about right now. So no, Nathan, you didn't really miss anything new. It's just the basic silliness. If you ever decide to come back to the UK, I would recommend Zip World Bounce Below. It's a large underground trampoline park in a cave. Sold. Done. Sold. 100% sold. Mrs. Dave will never go on that. No, that's not Mrs. Dave's style, but it's my style. I don't need to know anything. In fact, you didn't even need to write most of that, Harriet. All you needed to write was large underground trampoline park in a cave, and I'd be sold. Someone's knocking in your room. Oh, God. Well, hopefully it's just your brother or someone similar that you know. Pulse, I feel there's more things you could be doing to contribute to life around here. You're not the biggest contributor to this family, so go take care of the bees. Feed the bees, clean the box, harvest the honey, and then do it again. Probably you might get a few bee stings. Oh, Beth learned how to make a new thing. Good job, Beth. Keep working towards robots. You've made a toy cow, so you're on your way, but keep working towards robots so we can get a robot for Bird Brains to help out with the clone army. Speaking of which, Bird Brains, how's the phone call going? Oh, you've abandoned your call, and you're conjuring apples again, as you always do. Fine, continue writing your book then. Continue writing Random Fact with Bird Brains. And Pulse, you're going to take care of the bees. Where's Centurion Death Pirate? Oh, he's down in the lair. Okay, that's a good place for you to be. And your needs are basically okay. Oh, we were going to work on a second bathroom. That's what we were going to do. We kind of need a second bathroom. Could I squeeze one into the underground lair? I hope so. That would be a really positive place to have a bathroom. You know, if you're working in the underground lair, you don't want to get caught short. You want to have that bathroom readily available. So could I do this and... No, come on. Just a straight line, please. Just a straight line. It's basic stuff, Sims. Very basic stuff here. Okay, there's that. Now, can I get a door in here? That's the thing. Any door. I don't care. Nope. Not going to work. Okay. All right, I'm going to need to move some things. So, where can I move some things? The skeleton may not be able to live there. In fact, the skeleton may just have to go away. Not sure. Apparently it can live there. What if we just moved the TV out a tile and then put a door in? Yes! Okay, that works. Great. That was not as onerous as I thought it would be. Now. Get me to buy mode. Let's do a second bathroom in here. I'm not going to be able to squeeze much in here, but we can do let's give them a nice toilet. They've got some money. How about the reinforced personal stage? Perfect. Go ahead and make that live there. Can I get a shower in here? Actually, I don't think there's any reason I can't. So get a nice shower. Get a semi-decent shower. How about that shower? Can I make that happen in here? Apparently I can. Yay! Things! And skeleton is looking a bit bone idle. Oh. Are you trying to pass for Vosseros, Harriet? Bone idol. Ugh. Okay, give me a lamp. Give me a ceiling lamp. How about a delightful pendant lamp? There we go. Okay, second bathroom. Operational, guys. 4 people in this house. Only 1 bathroom. Now there's 2. Can you connect the other basement with this bunker? No. And here's, well, I mean, I could. It would probably just make me mental to do it. Because the actual house, I was actually thinking about this earlier. I think about what I'm going to do in the stream when I'm sitting around. The actual house that we didn't build, this came with the game, is on foundation. So that sets it up like half a tile taller, which means when you dig down into the basement, it's like half a tile off from this. So these are not at the same level. We tried. We actually tried to tunnel through into the other end there, but it just didn't work. It just didn't work out so well. So I've kind of abandoned it. This can be the underground trampoline park later. I could just extend this basement. That would be the smartest thing to do. If everyone wanted to go to work and make some money, I could extend the underground bunker out. That would be not... Centurion Death Pirate is already using the new bathroom. Why is he angry at the sink? It's just a sink, man. It's just a sink. Is it because I dressed you up like a Centurion Death Pirate? Oh, you're going to watch TV. Good. Is it on the cooking channel? Because that's like a really easy way to gain cooking skill. Change to cooking cable. Learn all about cooking, Centurion Death Pirate. So no, I can't connect the basements, but I could make this one bigger. When are people going to work, and why is Polsk having a really, really bad time of life right now? Oh, you've been completely stung by bees, because that's what I told you to do. Cool. All right, well, just so long as the plan is working here. The plan is working. Wow, Polsk, you've been stung by bees so many times. Why don't you just pick up these bugs? Just for no reason. Just have a pocket full of bugs. That sounds like something a vampire should have. Oh, yeah, that's another thing, Adventure Gamer. Not only is green, he's a vampire. He's a green vampire. Oh, Birdbrains, you're almost done with your book. You are like at 90% with the book. Well done. You're just slamming that thing out. Oh, and Beth's back. What was Beth doing? Oh, Beth has things she needs to do. That's fair. That's fair. Well, we don't need to watch that. Cool. Birdbrains is almost done. Pulse, what are you up to? You just kind of need to drink human blood. Can do. We can make that happen. Except not that way we can't. Drink plasma juice. There we go. You were just ribbing me. Oh. I hope you don't spine, but I find these jokes humorous. Oh, I see what you did there. I have a consistent themer for my jokes. Oh, where's Vosseros when I need him? If there's going to be a rival to Vosseros should know about that. Are you the only one in the UK in bed watching this video? I hope not. I hope the entire UK is in bed watching this video. That's not very likely. Unless there are like 12 people in the UK. Which, I don't know the exact population, but I'm pretty confident it's bigger than 12. I think I can name 12 people in the UK that I know. And then there's probably more besides that. Beth, what are you up to? What you got going on? Do you have a job? No, you're unemployed. Why don't you get a job? Why don't you get a job? Go find a job. Go do that. You're not contributing anymore. Not since the baking thing. And speaking of which, now that we've actually aged up Beth, I've never looked at her skills. What did you gain? Yeah, you're level 3 in cooking from doing all that baking. Wow, that really paid off. Hey, John, welcome. Welcome. We're just having some very silly fun in the Sims here. All right, available jobs. Education. Maybe. Culinary. Culinary. You've already got. Level 3 cooking. Hello. All of baking those muffins is now going to pay off, Beth. Now is your time. Here we go. Random fact with Birdbrains. The A7 Corsair was a carrier-based subsonic light attack aircraft, which is a smaller version of the supersonic F8. Oh, supersonic F8 to replace the extremely outdated A1. Yeah, wow. That A1 really jumped the shark. First saw service in Vietnam. I'm one of the 12 people in the UK watching. Right. So I know Harriet. So Harriet's one of them. And, I know Penge from the Geek Cupboard. There's 2 people right there. I feel more than 12 people live in the UK. Oh, thank you very much, John. I really appreciate that. Thank you. I don't say that lightly, by the way. Every YouTuber or streamer or whatever you're doing on this silly YouTube nonsense. Oh, thanks, guys. Thanks. No, I actually genuinely mean that. when people say something like, hey, I love your stuff, it literally makes my day. It does. Like, so that's why I'm so all over my comment section. And I try to reply to every single comment. I probably not 100%, but I bet I'm like 95%. Because it genuinely makes my day. When you put down a comment in, let me put it from the other perspective. Let me give you the perspective of somebody who puts out videos and waits for comments to be here. When you put a comment on a YouTube video, and it's just something simple like, hey, I really liked this, or great job, or whatever, or you know what, even if you didn't like it, if you put down something like, hey, here's a really stupid thing you did in the game, and here's a way you could do it differently, it really means a lot to people like me. It really means a lot. Like, I look for that every morning. I'm like, hey, who said something? It genuinely means a lot. And that's why, and that's the whole point of that entire conversation, apart from the fact that I've had about 4 hours sleep, is, it means something when you leave a comment. So don't ever be afraid to leave a comment. Like, I look at there's some really big channels that I watch, Many a True Nerd, perfect example. And I always look at the comment section like, why would I even bother leaving a comment? He's never going to see it. It doesn't mean anything. But you know what? Whether you get a reply to it or not, I leave a comment because it really means something to, I don't know, people like me. It definitely means something to me anyway. Dog was trying to eat his inflatable collar. Okay, I'm trying to picture how the dog's neck would work in that scenario. Current population of the UK is 66.85 million. That is, now I'm no mathematician, Harriet. I'm no mathematician. In college, my only math class was a class we all called Math for Poets, and they had to pass you so you didn't come back. So I'm no mathematician, but I believe 66.85 million is greater than 12. It's greater than 12. So, yes, bunch of people. So, the long story short, Nathan, not everyone in the UK is watching me in bed. That sounded better in my head than when it came out of my mouth. I don't mean people in the UK are watching, like, footage of me while I'm in bed. That's not how that was supposed to be. Okay, I'm going to play The Sims now. He wasn't successful, but he was trying. Centurion Death Pirate. I know that's not your real name, but that's what I'm going to call you forever now because you're dressed like a Centurion Death Pirate. You're going to bed, and your sister Beth is reading you a story. Dorbs. Yeah, I said Dorbs. Sue me. Birdbrains, you seem obsessed with the magic. How many apples have you conjured? 83 regular apples, 39 poisoned apples. Don't think you need that many apples in your pocket. How's the book? Because I think you're almost done. Oh, you're done. Birdbrains, you finished your book. No, I don't want to talk to whoever that is. You finished your book, Birdbrains. You should be getting some royalties now, I imagine. And your needs are spectacular. Do you go to work tomorrow? No. Okay. That opens up opportunities for the underground bunker work. Excellent. Go ahead and get me down to the underground bunker. Go back to doing sciences. Yeah, research some science. Let's get this clone thing going on here. Oh, we should take another visit to the elixir shop. We haven't checked in on that today. See if they've got any good stuff in there. How much money do we have? Enough to buy some elixirs. Have some... Oh, you're already eating. Never mind. I was going to tell you to have dinner. You've already conquered that. Good for you, AI. Oh, here we go. Could carry up to 2 missiles and 6 hard points for carrying up to 30 500-pound bombs, 2 Maverick air-to-ground missiles, nuclear bombs, and cluster bombs. Random Fact with Birdbrains, an informative novel, is published. It has been published. You are not wrong. Your sim is an out-of-work artist dad with a moody computer geek daughter. Ooh, that does sound a bit rough. I mean, Beth was a horrible teenager. Just horrible. She was so sad about things all the time. But she seems to be doing better as an adult. Now you've got a job, Beth. Now you got to go to work. And you have to go to work tomorrow. P.S. You're a kitchen scullion. Yeah, so am I. I hear you, Beth. And your hours are 3 to 9. Actually, that's very accurate. That's extremely accurate. I didn't know that teens in this game could go through teen parties. Yeah. There's all sorts of neat stuff in the teenage years that I never really fully explore. They can, like, sneak out and have crushes and go to proms, and I kind of blow it off in favor of maxing out their skills. Hey, Beth, welcome back. We were just talking about you, or at least your character. Anyway, you're a cook now, Beth. So, Beth, all of your muffin baking in your formative years is now paying off because you're already a level 3 cook, even though you've been an adult for 1 day. So you're going to go to work in a kitchen. You are going to forge a culinary empire. Hang on, Bobcat. For some reason, I have to. Oh, it's probably the random collection of letters. It didn't like that. The Cadillac Gauge. Well, that's not a very good did you know. I guess I don't know. I don't know at all. Download illegal content. Centurion Death Pirate, why are you dressed funny? And by funny, I mean normal. Are you going to school? It's Sunday. It's 1 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday. What the hell are you doing? You should go to bed. You're out just staring at the walls. I don't know what Centurion Death Pirate is doing, but Centurion Death Pirate just needs to go to bed. Sleep anywhere. No, sleep. Sleep. There we go. Sleep somewhere. Sleep somewhere. You heading out, Adventure Gamer? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for coming by, man. Thank you. I hope we'll see you again. Again, we're streaming tomorrow at 4 o'clock, as we always do. That's the only scheduling thing that remains unchanged with my current work schedule. Next book will be Random Fact with Bird Brains Volume 2, Electric Boogaloo. Excellent. Will number 4 be This Time It's Personal? Because that's my favorite Jaws thing. This time it's personal. It's a shark. That was the point where Jaws jumped the shark. See what I did there? Beth, you're just kind of jamming out on the computer. Centurion Death Pirate is asleep. Polsk is once again on the computer. Once again. And Bird Brains, you're watching TV. Are you watching the cooking channel? You'd better be. No, change to the cooking channel. It just skills you up. And do we do anything with the skeleton? Oh, we can actually bone up on anatomy. See that one? Bone up on anatomy. Test skeletal structure. What does that do for a living? Why do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? More code and it still works. Excellent. Sounds like you're plugging along with that. Yeah, you're poking thing. Oh God, the skeleton is animated. I never knew that. I've been playing The Sims 3 since The Sims 3 came out. I never knew that skeleton animated. I've always just parked it somewhere and considered it decorative, but no, it totally does things. Okay, learning something new about The Sims. Great. Well, it fits in with the underground layer. We should have an animated skeleton in the bunker. That seems right. Is it against the law to use YouTube earnings as a full-time job? Not to my knowledge. There's damn few who are actually doing that, but not to my knowledge. It's only the mega channels that are able to do that full-time. But no, I don't think it's against the law so long as you pay income taxes. That seems about right. It's not the IRS doesn't care what you do so long as you pay them. You could be like an actual drug dealer, and if you paid taxes, the IRS is totally cool with you. Like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Here we go. The Cadillac Gauge Commando Scout had a modular turret that could mount 2 M240 machine guns, a 50 cal machine gun with a 40mm grenade machine gun. A grenade machine gun? Does that mean it would, like, rapidly fire out grenades? Because I'm taking one of those to the underground trampoline in a cave thing, and we're going to have some fun. 20mm chain gun or an extra seat. So, probably didn't favor the extra seat. And it's really simple CSS stuff, but I'm learning. It's a lot more than I know. A lot more than I know. Yeah, exactly, as Birdbrain says, not long as you're paying your taxes. You can be Vito Corleone as long as you're paying your taxes. They don't care. Just report everything. Report everything. You pick a dime up off the street, which is actually an Odd Couple episode way back in the 70s. But you pick a dime up off the street, report it, and pay your penny on it, or however much you may owe. It's probably 2 cents. So no, there is no. It's certainly not against the law to earn your living as a YouTuber. Damn few people ever manage that. God bless the ones who do. They have worked really hard for it. Really, really hard for it. It's a combination of a zillion % hard work and just a teensy bit of luck. But if they can do it, God bless them. They should do it. And Birdbrains believes that a variant of the AH-1 had a 40mm grenade launcher. You could pick up pennies off the streets for a living, and the IRS wouldn't care as long as you give them their cut. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't actually think there's anything illegal about picking up pennies off the street. I wonder if you could, like, just go store to store and go to those take a penny, leave a penny jars. I don't know if you guys have those similar things in the UK. We definitely do here. Just sort of take a pen, just leave your brown change, really. Anything that's not silver gets thrown in there, and just kind of scoop all of those out all day. You'd make at least $5 or $6, I think. At least $5 or $6 doing that, and and then the government needs like $2 out of that. I've been through an IRS audit twice. Once for 2 years. It is the worst thing in the world. It is absolutely the worst thing in the world. I don't know what I'd rather do besides that, but I'd rather do pretty much anything else. Where'd Beth go? Beth, you're up here cleaning the toilet. Oh, well, you're yelling at the toilet. Why don't you unclog it and then flush it? Maybe not in that order. That might have been the poor order to do those things. Polsk, again with the computer. I'm going to take the computer away from you guys. It's all you do, Polsk. It is all. You know what, Polsk? You need a skill. You need a hobby of some sort. That's what you need. Were you painting this? Well, you are now. Go and scrap that painting. You're going to be a painter. You got to get off the computer. Get out in the fresh air, Polsk. Oh, wait a minute. That's a terrible idea. You're a vampire. Oh, that was a horrible idea. And I think I just told Beth to do that. Did I tell anyone to do that? Polsk, stop being on the computer. Go practice painting. Go make a large painting. You're going to be out in the sun, which means you'll burn to death. But according to last week, you just spontaneously come back to life, so everything's fine. Polsk died, and then he wasn't dead, so it all works out in the end. Beth, how's the toilet cleaning going? Going remarkably well. Remarkably well for you. Do you need any particular skills or mood things? No. Beth, once again, is the most competent member of this family, and an incredibly cool outfit to boot. Well, why don't you learn a skill then? Like, what don't you have? You don't have, I don't think you have any athletic, do you? Your logic is not good. Any really good sim players remember what the backup skill is in cooking? Is it like logic? I feel it's logic. A random fact, Canada has the most northern settlement, Alert, which is a weather station and Canadian Forces station. Okay, how north is north? Is it like North Pole North? Because that's pretty north. I think vampires are immortal, so that might explain the coming back to life. Yeah, I like to think it was just Polsk refusing to die. He's going to be in this house no matter what. I like to think it was that. Because he's been here since day one. He was one of the first characters that we created, and he's never really contributed to the family. This is why I'm teaching him painting. He's going to decorate the place. I mean, now, in his defense, he does take care of the bees, and by take care of the bees, I mean he gets stung by bees. But he doesn't really contribute. Like, Beth is certainly the most productive member, probably closely followed by Birdbrains. Oh, Birdbrains, you need a lot more athletic if you're going to get any better at the military thing. And you're in a pretty good position to do that. Why don't you get on the treadmill? Why don't you burn a few calories over there? Yeah, you need a lot more athletic and more handiness. So in looking at that, can I see what Beth is going to need eventually? No, it just shows me what she needs right now. Okay, that's fine. I'm pretty sure it's logic is what you need down the road in the cooking chain. Nathan will be right back. Just going to go feed Rocky your boa snake. Okay. Are you feeding Rocky somebody else's pet? Because I think that's how snakes work. Snakes aren't traditionally sort of vegan or vegetarian. Well, herbivores. I got into a big argument. Well, it wasn't a big argument. I just disagreed with somebody when they were saying that cows were vegetarians. I said, no, cows are herbivores. Cows aren't. Vegetarianism is a choice. That's a choice that people make. Cows don't make that choice. They're just not cut out to eat meat. They didn't evolve that way. So anyway, snakes, not so much on the herbivore thing as I recall. Again, I'm not a zoologist by any stretch of the imagination, much like I'm not a mathematician. But I'm pretty confident that snakes eat other things that are alive. It's very close to the center of the North Pole. Oh, he eats dead rats. Oh. Should he be eating live rats? Would he prefer live rats? I mean, I suppose my cat would prefer live things, but he gets kibble, because that comes in a bag and we can get it at the grocery store. And he seems okay with it. Dead rats. So, Now I'm kind of curious, Nathan. Now go feed your snake, but when you come back, where do you acquire dead rats? Is that on Amazon? Can I eBay that? Like where is your local dead rat emporium? Please go feed your rat. But then also, I'm really genuinely curious. Like, if you own a snake, where do you pick up the dead rats from? Or are you just hunting around in your neighborhood? Are you providing a valuable service to your neighborhood? I'm saying, I will come in and kill your rats, in return for which I get to take the rat with me. If you feed live, a live one can attack the pet. Oh, okay, that makes sense, yeah. I like if the rat was like Super Rat or something, or just, caught the snake by surprise. Yeah, he could injure the snake. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, that's a very good reason to not feed him live animals. So yeah, go feed Rocky, and then tell me and everyone else, where's your local dead rat shop? Is that in the high street? Can you just like swing down to the pub and then on your way home pick up a few dead rats at the fish and chips place? Or how does this work? How do snakes work? The pet store has them. Okay. Don't spoil my fun, Willow. I'm already picturing a dead rat emporium and a very, very polite, lovely shopkeeper who sells dead rats and nothing else. It's like the Monty Python sketch they never made. This is somewhere in heaven. Graham Chapman is going, wow, I wish we'd made that. A dead rat store. That's totally Python. That's 100% Python. Buy snake fruit from the pet store. And I used to own and care for 7 types of snakes. That's a lot of snakes. One of your boyfriends used to have a pet snake. Okay. Guy is really struggling on that treadmill. Yeah, he's not very good at it, John. Yet. Which is unfortunate because Bird Brains is in the military track. So kind of need to get up on the whole being athletic thing. That's not Bird Brains. I'm looking at the wrong person. Yeah, you need 2 more points in that. Actually, you're not doing that bad. You did just skill up on that. And now you need some handiness points. Actually, that's great that you need handiness points because we probably need to be fixing some things around here. Why don't you, well, first of all, get something to eat. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock in the morning. Oh, we got all day here. Why don't you serve a salad to everyone? That way everyone can munch on that. And that is, why don't you upgrade that to self-cleaning? That'll work on your handiness. And we'll have a self-cleaning sink, so everybody wins. Oh dear, Bird Brains is using the Bird Brains Enforcer units. Is it the clone army or the robot army? Hey, Martino, welcome. Hang on just a second, Nathan. For some reason, I have to approve that. Probably because now we were noticing this yesterday when Adventure Gamer was doing some stuff. YouTube flags stuff for me because I put whatever the parental controls are, so I have to kind of show things that YouTube says, hey, you might want to approve this message. I've been noticing yesterday and today, it's flagging things that are specifically like YouTube related. So you put the word channel in there, and it flagged it to me. I assume that's some sort of YouTube's way of kind of going anti-spam, so people wouldn't be spamming their channels on somebody else's channel. It's just weird. I've just noticed that in the past 2 streams, that it's flagging weirdly different things that are specifically YouTube related. So if you put in like YouTube or channel or, well, obviously any kind of link. But anyway, so all of that. Oh, Beth is back. Okay, good. Yeah, Beth, we're starting your culinary empire because you're already good at cooking because you made all of those muffins. Short video and put it on your channel. Okay, cool. Right on, man. Right on. And where is... Oh, what's Polsk up to? Still thirsty. Okay, but you're working on that. You probably don't want to be outside because it's very, very sunny out. Oh, we're growing flowers by the bunker. Can we pick those flowers? Yeah, we can. Go pick the blue flax. I don't know what it does, but go get some of that. And Bird Brains, why don't you get... Actually, why don't you call your clone? Oh, No, that's Rick Lugosi. Bird Brains, apparently you're in love with Rick... Excuse me, Rick Lugosi. I'm not sure when that happened, but apparently you have a love interest. Well, put that aside and call your clone. And what is Centurion Death Pirate up to these days? Having lunch. Super. Super, super. Clone bots. Exactly. No flowers by the bunker. That's okay. Polska's going to go deal with those right now. Yep, flowers are gone. Gone, gone, gone. No more flowers. Polsk, you should probably go live in the underground layer until, the whole sunlight thing has been worked out. Because you're going to burn to death, and then you'll just come back to life. And Beth, you are... Do you go to work today, Beth? Yes, you do. And actually, relatively soon. Well, good. Do you need to do anything before you leave? You could kind of use the facilities there. That would be okay. And then go to work. Oh, did I just stop you from going to work? No, you're fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's 100% fine. Lugosi, any relation to Bella? Yeah, I know, right? It's, apparently, somewhere off-screen, Birdbrain's developed a romantic interest with Rick Lugosi, Bella's less talented brother, and that's saying a lot. I mean, Bella himself was well, he was out of his time, really. He was more coming out of the silent film era. He just wasn't made to do films after that. He just couldn't keep up. It was really very sad, actually. But, yeah, Rick Lugosi, Bella's less talented brother, is apparently Birdbrain's love interest. Don't know when this happened. This wasn't me. I didn't do this. Oh, you have a broom, Birdbrains. You have a flying broom. Yeah, make that your preferred vehicle. Totally do that. That sounds like a valuable thing to be doing. And Centurion Death Pirate, you are... Oh, right, you know Space Lady. Call Space Lady. Let's keep working on her. Who are you? Oh, that's Beth. You're off to work. Neat. Valuable contribution. And, Birdbrains, you're not working, so you should be doing something. Stop messing around with the magic. Go do things. Oh, I should have sent Beth to the elixir shop. Beth, do you still want to be a vampire? Or was it a witch? I don't even remember anymore. We've had so little luck at the elixir shop, it's kind of irrelevant. Oh, good. Centurion Death Pirate is on the phone to Space Lady. There's a sentence I never thought I'd say in my life. But I've said it, and you know what? It probably won't be the only time I said it. You want to marry Alien Lady to grow your empire and destroy the space bees. Are these not space bees outside, or are these just regular bees? They're probably just regular bees. Do you know Space Lady? I don't think you've actually technically met her. Oh, yeah, you have. Oh, you call her too, then. It'll be a party line. Okay, so now what do we have to do? We need to do not much of anything, actually. We're all pretty good at the moment. I mean, Pulse could, use the facilities and kind of get all that done. Birdbrains, did you ever get going on fixing or making the sink self-washing? Don't do it now, because you're on the phone to Space Lady. Everyone's on the phone to Space Lady. Oh, Centurion Death Pirate hung up, and now he's thinking about salad. But yeah, Birdbrains, when you're done with that, start working on the sink thing again. You need to get your handiness up anyway, so you may as well get cooking with that. Well, not cooking, mechanicking. Do mechanic-y stuff. And Polsk is doing whatever it is he's doing. But that should make you a lot happier, right, Polsk? Why don't you call someone? You haven't called someone in ages. Call Bliffy. Bliffy's probably really lonely over in the basically homeless shelter I set up for him over there. He kind of lives in a shed. But yeah, go hang out with him. Or chat to him anyway. Just have a conversation. He's probably very sad. Very not an alien. Just a human wearing an alien mask. They need more space to become space bees. Well, it is very tight quarters here. You're not wrong. There is little space around them. And I have no way of shooting them off into space, so they're kind of stuck there. Next to the very, very terrible swimming pool. Just terrible pool. It's terrible. Bliffy commands the space bees. Okay, well, good thing Polsk is on the phone to him then. Where did you go, Polsk? Oh, you've stopped talking to Bliffy. Why? That wasn't very nice of you. Oh, but you're going to do sciencey things. Okay, that's broadly acceptable. Dude, should I do something about this Rick Lugosi guy? I feel I should. I don't know whom he is. And why we've developed such an attachment to him in such a very, very short period of time. Was it just that brief time that we were over at the other family? Is this like a love at first sight thing, Birdbrains? I don't know what's going on with that. Pulse, go keep working on the painting. Oh, no, you've got to drink human blood real quick. Okay, bang that out real quick, and then go work on the painting. I'm going to get you some kind of hobby so you're not just at the computer all the time. Sounds like something I should say to myself. Collect the required items and turn them in at Everglow Coliseum. No, I'm not, actually, because that's kind of a pain in the neck. So, thanks, game, but no thanks. Yeah, no, I didn't want to do that. Actually, game, I did not want to do that. I think I just accidentally said yes to that. That's okay, it'll go away eventually, or it won't. I can just not do it. What could you be doing to, I don't know, get some skill or something, Centurion Death Pirate? Oh, the computer's broken. Well, that seems like something Birdbrain should deal with, because there's some handiness right there. We just made $500 for no readily explainable reason. Why did that happen? How about you practice cooking while you're at work? P.S. Beth. P.S. Video done, uploaded in the morning. Excellent. Excellent. And time to write Random Fact with Birdbrain Volume 2, Electric Boogaloo. This time it's personal. You just have to fix the computer first. And actually, once you fix the computer, you can write that book on the computer. So, order of operations here. Order of operations. Yeah, I know, Centurion Death Pirate, that the computer is broken. Birdbrains, who has no real family relationship to you. I was going to say your father, but no real familiar relationship to you. Yes, what about you becoming a vampire? Yes, exactly. Thank you. I was actually making sure that you still wanted to be a vampire. We keep going back to, you're at work. You have a job now, P.S. Beth. You're employed, because pretty much you're the most contributing member of this family. But you're in the culinary track, because you gained so much skill making all those muffins. But yeah, when you get back from work, we should send you off to the Elixir Hut and see if they've got that vampire elixir. Because it ain't working out with Polsk. I think because you're family members, we kind of tried to figure this out, you and me, the last one. I think because you're family members, he can't turn you into a vampire, but eventually that elixir place will have it for sale. I think it's just kind of randomized inventory every day. So when you get out of work, we'll take another shot at that. Polsk, what do you feel you're doing right now? Oh, drinking human blood. That's fine. That's a good thing for you to be doing. As a vampire anyway. Although you're really bummed out that you were out in the sun. Well, too bad. That's where the painting lives. Just get in there and paint whatever it is you're doing. Put some happy bushes down and happy trees. You've got a beekeeper helmet on. The sun can't be that bad. It can't be that oppressive. You've got a nice big beekeeping hat on. Birdbrains, are you working on the computer? No, you're still working on the sink. Okay. Well, you're mostly done with that. I'm inclined to kind of let you go. Birdbrain's still at work. Where's Centurion Death Pirate? Still watching TV. Okay. If I put this on the cooking channel, will you actually gain cooking skill as a kid? It doesn't say you're gaining skill. It doesn't say you are, and you can't... Oh, you can do chemistry, though. Why don't you discover a potion? Get up on your little box, which is hysterical, because you need a box to reach the chemistry station. But, keep up with the, the high-grade pharmaceuticals. Just keep up with that. Is this the Addams Family, Munsters, or Dark Shadows? Good question. I myself am an Addams Family person. I don't dislike the Munsters. I was indifferent about Dark Shadows. But I don't dislike the Munsters, but I'm more of an Addams Family thing. I find their humor to be more subtle, whereas the Munsters is kind of slammed in your face. But, this is not... I think this is a family all its own, John. All its own. Centurion Death Pirate and Muffin Baking Beth and a green vampire with a beekeeping helmet and Birdbrains who's developing a clone army and or a robot army or robot clones, really whichever come first. Whichever come first is exactly what Birdbrains will develop here. But Centurion Death Pirate is going gangbusters on the high-grade pharmaceuticals. So I feel that's a path to money right there. Speaking of Birdbrains, are you done with the sink? Yeah, you are done with the sink. Now you're going to work on the computer, and your moods is surprisingly good. I feel you shouldn't have that good a mood after repairing the sink, but I somehow did a speed video on The Sims 3 about a home I built on The Sims 3. Any chance you could download my house I made in the game and use it during the live stream, plus a review as well? Maybe. That's a lot of info to take in right now, and I'd also have to figure out how to do that. Short answer, maybe. Long answer, can you, I don't know, somehow private or direct message me a link to that, or like I don't know how you send me information on that, but can you do that? Is my answer to that question. I'm sure you probably can, but we can I can give you a very firm maybe on that if you can find a way to give me more information that isn't in chat, so I don't have to kind of scroll back and read it. So there, you can Twitter me, you can Discord me, whatever you want to do. So if you can give me some more info, I will definitely give you a very firm maybe on that. You're working on the computer? Great, that's almost done. And then you can start working on your next book. You're almost done with that. Bird Brains, what was the title of your your next book? You can send you the link. Yeah, probably the easiest way would be to Twitter it to me, tweet me, whatever it is the kids are doing these days with their hula hoops and their fax machines. And there's a link right on my there's a link right down below in the description down below to my Twitter, to Discord, to all of that. Nosen DDA. Oh, you're doing Welsh again. Okay. I thought you might be having a stroke. Good to know you're still with us, Harriet. You're doing Welsh again. Good night. See you next stream. Thank you, Harriet. Oh, goodness. It's been a long night for everyone concerned. Thank you, Harriet. I will see you next time. Thank you. You know you're always super welcome here. Right, Rand. Okay, good. Good timing, Bird Brains. You're about to get started on your latest book. So stop doing that and do start a non-fiction novel. There we go. Work on that. Come on, get it up there so I get the title going. Okay, so we'll just call this RFWB Volume 2 Electric Boogaloo. Oh, I cannot spell electric right now. I'm also kind of stretching my arms as I do this. TRIC. Oh, God, all the letters. All the letters are happening. There we go. Random Fact with Bird Brains, Volume 2, Electric Boogaloo. Done, Bird Brains. You're in. You're in. Go ahead and slam that out eventually. It actually takes you many, many game days. Oh, dear. Oh, Centurion Death Pirate blew himself up again in the high-grade pharmaceuticals lab. Oh, Beth's home, though. Okay, Centurion Death Pirate, just go take a bath or something. Beth, we need you to go to the elixir shop, which I never, ever remember where it is, but I know it's a blue thing. Is that it? Oh, I found it first time. Yay me. Go visit the elixir shop and see if we can turn you into a vampire. Maybe. Maybe. And why don't we follow you while you do that? Zoom. And... okay, is that your car, Beth? Is that a car that you keep in your pocket? Because apparently that's how cars work around here. What is Y? What is Y what? Y what was? Wow. What is what, Beth? Oh, what is up with her outfit? That's the outfit we chose. I love her outfit. Oh, the cooking outfit. Yeah, you're a kitchen person now. You're like back of house, fry cook kind of thing. Yeah, your regular outfit is the same one we picked out the last time. Via Facebook. Fantastic, Nathan. Thank you. That is a perfect place to send that. Excellent. So yeah, Beth, that was your kitchen outfit. That was your work outfit. What's going on? Prepare hot dogs? Yeah, no, we probably won't do that right now, game. Let's concentrate on buying things. Possibly a vampire elixir. That would be really keen. And this outfit is probably your outerwear because it's winter or winter-ish. So, oh, it's actually coming into spring now. But yeah, that's probably your outside outfit. Okay, what's this guy got for sale this time? And is he a zombie? Make a very good shopkeeper. Okay, what do we got? Alchemy Basics, Procreation Recipe Book, Essence of Magic, Restore a Fairy or Witch's Magic Power, but doesn't make them a fairy or witch. It just restores their power. Lean and Mean. Get fit and trim without hitting the gym. Sold. We're buying that anyway. Not what we came here for, but it's what we're buying. A bunch of recipes. Invigorating Elixir. Liquid Jaw Booster. Oh! Oh, bird brains, heads up. Bird brains, bird brains, bird brains. Attention, bird brains. All bird brains to the front of the house, please. All bird brains to the front of the house. Twitter doesn't work. It says it doesn't exist anymore. Oh, hang on. I think I know exactly what the problem is, Nathan. Hang on. Let me just scroll that down. No, that should be the white run. I'll check that later, Nathan. Thank you for the heads up. Thank you. I haven't actually personally checked that. So thank you. I'll check that. Maybe I just typed the address in incorrectly. But thank you for that heads up. And Facebook is a perfectly appropriate place to send that. So yes, bird brains. Check out what I got. Bottled Simbot Converter. We're getting a Simbot. Except I kind of can't afford it right now. That's a bit fussy. Wait, can I? How much money? Oh, no, I can. I totally can. Gain a shiny metal body by becoming a Simbot. Bird Brains, you can become your own Simbot. Your own Simbot. We're going to buy it. So, and then you're going to need to make a decision. It's basically also going to gut our money. So we have no more money. But you can become a Simbot. They won't give us a Simbot. Like, it won't be an extra person, but you yourself could be a Simbot, should you so desire. And we're buying it anyway, because somebody's going to be a Simbot. But use it on Bird Clone. Oh, good idea. Good idea. Can we use that on somebody? Well, we're going to find out. Okay, Beth, go home. Go there. And when you get there, what time is it? Oh, it's a little late to be having a party. I'm also kind of trying to half-check Nathan's heads up on that. While I am... No, that should be exactly the right Twitter. That's weird. I'll just paste the link in again sometime. It's fine. I'll just redo that link later. Not you. Okay, so Beth says no to the Simbot. Sims Castaway on PlayStation 2. Did I ever own the PlayStation 2? I did. I owned PlayStation 1 and 2, and then went Xbox after that. Beth, you're home, right? Right? You're like here, you're present, you're correct. Bird Brains is hungry because you've been working on the book. Yeah, just maybe take a break from the book and go get yourself something to eat there. And then tomorrow, we'll have a bit of a party, and we'll invite the clone. Now, theoretically, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it right now. But theoretically, could we, like, throw the potion, which is how you use potions. Wow, Beth has a ton of stuff. Could I throw elixir at Sim? Okay, good. So I believe we will have no problem in making the clone into CloneBot. Unless you can become a Simbot. Yeah, you can. You totally can, Beth. It'll work on you, or it'll work on, well, anyone else. So basically, it'll work on everyone. So yeah, if you want to be a Simbot, you can be a Simbot. But this potion cost 1,800 simoleons, give or take. So I'm not throwing it away frivolously. I want whomever is dedicated to being a Simbot to be very clear about the fact that they're going to be a Simbot. So either that's Bird Brains clones, or it can totally be you, Beth. If you want to be a Simbot, I wonder how that would affect your outfit. I really like your outfit. I would hope it wouldn't get rid of your outfit, but it probably will. I don't think Simbots wear clothes. So it's really between the clone, Bird Brains clone, or Beth. Either one can be the Simbot, but at 1,800 simoleons, people best be committed about being a Simbot. We ain't playing on this. We don't have 1,800 simoleons every day. So you guys can hash it out amongst yourselves and figure out what you want to do, but tomorrow we're having a party in this house, and by the end of that party, somebody is going to be a Simbot. I want to be super clear about this. Somebody will be a Simbot. And Pulse, you're back at the computer again. Really, man? Really? Do you have nothing else to do? How's the painting coming along? Okay, you've really splotched up the blue here. You kind of just really trashed this painting. Oh, you're done with it, though. Okay, well, sell it, I guess. And then start a new one. Beth, where are you going? Oh, you're going for the pool. You're going to take a dip in the very terrible pool. Really? That's what you wear to go swimming? A full-on t-shirt? Okay. Different choice. All right. Or maybe I can be a vampire. Okay. What is a Simbot? Well, it's basically a robot. That's what it is. It's basically a robot person. Willow, you didn't miss nothing. Bobcat could be a Simbot. Do these guys know Bobcat? I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm perfectly happy to make the clone a Simbot, but I'd really like to maybe. Okay. New plan. New plan, new plan. Maybe what we should do is work on getting the clone to live here and then make him into a Simbot. Maybe not exactly in that order, but like everyone should probably go to bed unless. Oh, you know what? I think we're back in that glitch where people don't lose energy. The only one person who's apparently needed to go to sleep has been Centurion Death Pirate. His moods are terrible, but everyone else is basically at full energy, even though they shouldn't be, because they haven't been to bed in like 2 game days. I think we're hitting that weird, buggy glitch again. What is so wrong with the toilet, Polsk? What is your issue over here? You have no end of problems with the toilet. And Beth, where are you going? You're going to go hang out at the computer. Fair. I mean, there's no particular reason we couldn't have a party now, except I think at 4 o'clock in the morning, nobody's going to show up. I do indeed mean Killbot, Birdbrains. Absolutely. Yes, you are. Well, you're not still writing your book right at this moment because you had to take a break to eat food. Otherwise, you're going to be very, very fussy about not eating. But yeah, you're about a third of the way through your book right now. The books in Sims take ages to write. Well, when you get better at them, they go a little faster. But yeah, that takes like quite a while to write a book, as indeed it should. That's kind of logical. Birdbrains, you are also at the computer. You could deal with some basic life needs. And Polsk is basically fine, and Beth is fine, and Centurion Death Pirate is in bed. So next plan of attack, early morning party. Let's do an early morning. Who wants to start the party here? Birdbrains, you can, after you're done doing that, why don't you start a party? Boodly doodly doo, throw party. And see who we can get to come over here. Particularly your clone. That's the key. Got to get your clone to the party. It's all part of the plot. So, yes, in Birdbrains, invite Birdbrains to the Birdbrains party. Do we actually know Bobcat? I don't think we know him. Plush Lion, Sheep Plush Lion, Steve Plush Lion. Yeah, we got all that covered. Do we know any of the Ha 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 family? No, we haven't met them yet. We know Space Lady. Let's invite Space Lady. And I guess we'll invite Bliffy. Bliffy's probably very lonely over there. And, I don't know. Let's invite Rick Lugosi. Bela Lugosi's less talented brother. Just to figure out what's going on. I don't know when this love interest happened. House party, how about I kind of want to weirdly do a pool party, because I think that would be funny with the pool. Yeah, pool party, swimwear, yes. Why do you not want me to... time is invalid. Okay, that's fine. How about 8 a.m.? No? You don't want to do 8 a.m.? Too early. Okay, how about 12? Is 12 any better? 12 p.m.? Yes, you like that just fine. Okay. Pool party at 12 p.m., everyone. Alright, so how does the rent process work in The Sims 3? Does it go up depending on how much the home is worth? Oh, you mean the bills thing, like what the bills are? Excuse me. Apologize for that cough. You mean whatever it is, every 3 days you pay bills thing? I think it's what the house is worth. And when we say what the house is worth, really it's more like what are all the possessions inside the house worth, which kind of pays to buy a lot of stuff early because all of the items degrade. In terms of value, they do break down. But anyway, so as I recall it, and I'm kind of stretching my Sims 3 memory here, you buy the treadmill, it degrades in value over time, so you're paying more in bills on it when you first get it, but later, because the value goes down, the amount you would pay in bills on it goes down, so your best move is to get a ton of stuff right off the bat and then just let it sit there and stop buying new things. But long-winded way of answering your question, which is... Yes, the value of the bills, what you pay in bills, I believe, is related to the value of the home and the total items in the home. Bye, John. Thank you. Thank you. I will try to keep up the great work as best I can. I'm just plugging along like everyone else, but I'm really glad you're digging it. I really am. And I would say have fun at work, but, it's work. Just get through work and come home and then do something more fun. Birdbrains is going to marry Space Lady. Well, Rick Lugosi might have something to say about that. Rick Lugosi might have something to say about that. How much did you make off of Random Fact with Bird Brains? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. And I don't immediately remember how to find that information out. Actually, you got a lot of lifetime rewards. Is there anything cool we can buy for you in here? Get some perks for you. Like, you could be observant. You could discover the traits of others twice as quickly. You could be a competitive eater. That sounds terrible. Let's not do that. And everything else is just perks. Get a flying vacuum later. That might be fun. You could be a hustler, unusually good at bar games. No, none of these are really singing out to me. We'll wait till we get some more points. And it has to be Space Lady. Okay, fair enough. Oh, you're off to work. Oh, darn, you're gonna kind of miss the party. I didn't actually realize you were working today. Well, you might get home in time for some people. Is everyone working today? Because that's going to be fussy. Yeah, I really didn't plan this party very well. At all. Beth will be here when the party starts, but then has to leave for work soon after. And Centurion Death Pirate is a kid. So, school is going to happen. Huh. Kind of didn't plan this party very well. Oh well, we'll just have to muscle through it as best we can. It will be fine, I'm sure. And is Centurion Death Pirate the only one here? Where's Beth? Oh, Beth's in the underground bunker, talking to Polsk. Okay. What are you talking about? You're talking about being a vampire. Well, Beth's kind of keen on that. Can you... Ah! No, Beth, offer to turn. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Maybe you just needed a better reputation. I think Polsk can get the job done here. I think Polsk can get the job done in terms of you being a vampire. Yes, there we go. And apparently Bird Brains wants to talk about hot dogs. No. All right, Beth. Vampirism done. Vampirism, I believe, is done. Are you, in fact, a vampire now? Buddly, dark wave. Of course you like dark wave music. Such a moody teenager. I'm pretty sure you're a vampire. But your hunger hasn't gone purple. So maybe not? Not quite sure how this works, actually. But anyway, Polsk bitcha. After Random Facts with Bird Brains Volume 2 Electric Boogaloo, I will write my drama novel, The Adventures of Centurion Death Pirate. Excellent, good. Oh, I think we're having a party. No, we're not having a party. Bird Brains just or not Bird Brains. Beth just still wearing her swimwear. Now, Beth is not in purple, which leads me to believe that she's not a vampire. Interesting. And I've lost the thing to offer to turn you. Well, Beth, do you have any vampire traits? No. Did it just not take? Is there a time frame? Do I have to wait a bit? Maybe. Second bathroom's working out well, though, so we've got that working in our favor. And Bird Brains is off at work, and Polsk is leaving for work, leaving Centurion Death Pirate right here. Okay. Where is Centurion Death Pirate going? He's running away from... I'm pretty sure he's running away from home. Oh, no, he's going to school. Okay, that's a good thing for a kid to be doing. Yeah, do that. Do that. So Beth is all alone in the house now, who may or may not be a vampire. We're not really sure. She was bitten. I don't know if it really took. Well, we'll get to the party and see if we can make the clone into a killbot. I'm going to blaze through Beth's just sort of bumbling around on the computer here and see if we can just get to the time when the party starts, because that's when all the action's going to happen. Now, Beth, you still have that in your inventory, right? You didn't get rid of that pile of permission slips, drop off permission slips. No, we actually probably won't do that. Thank you, game, though. I appreciate the offer. Yeah, you've got that, and you've got the lean and mean potion. Oh, whoa, whoa, slow down. I think the party is happening, or at least getting ready to start happening. Oh, yeah, there's all sorts of party things going on here. Who's that? Oh, that's Rick Lugosi. Okay. Rick Lugosi is wicked hairy. I mean, Manscape yourself there, dude. Manscape yourself. And whomever that is, I didn't see. Yeah, Beth, what's your problem? What exactly are you doing right now? Oh, you're gussying up. Okay. Wow, Rick, you got a weird hair pattern. Your back and legs are just like some sort of yeti, but the front of you is completely smooth. You're different, Rick. You're totally different. And who else? Is anyone else here? Oh, wait, Space Lady's here. Come back, Space Lady. Come back to the party. It's a pool party. We have a terrible pool. Come back. Be in the terrible pool. No one's in the terrible pool. That doesn't surprise me. There's really only room for one there. Oh, yeah, Bliffy's here. Okay, neat. Space Lady, I think, went to the underground bunker, Bird Brains. Yeah, everyone's down in the underground bunker, and Space Lady... Oh, I think Space Lady's a space guy. Does that change your opinion of Space Lady? Probably not. We're pretty freeform here. But more importantly, go talk to your clone. Oh, you're not here yet. Right. You know what? Just leave work. Just cut out of work a couple hours early. It's going to be fine. It's going to be 100% fine. Go talk to your clone. Convince to... Where do we do move in? I want you to move in. Like now. Friendly? No, ask about day, ask about show. Oh, got a lot of things to do to be friendly here. Invite over. Wow, apparently, although you're very good friends with your clone, you still need to get to know them. I think that's just traits, though. Had anyone been to Flamingo Land Resort or to Thailand? Just going to Flamingo Land for 2 weeks, and then next year I'm flying to a small island near Spain that is a 4-hour flight. I have not. I don't know about anyone else in chat. Yeah, Beth, it's all kind of freeform. It's, you know what? It's 2019 and it's The Sims. You know, whatever goes. What happens in The Sims stays in The Sims. Find Space Lady. Okay. Oh, hang on. Pulse did something at work. Oh no, we'll decline that check because that sounds suspiciously like a bribe. Where is Space Lady, who is also Space Guy? And are you home from work? Yes, you are. Okay, good. Go talk to Space Lady, who is also Space Guy. And you know what? It's a space person. They're not specifically gender specific. Why do you really... Oh, you kind of just need to do a basic friendly introduction just to get started. Just in Thailand, I swam with the dolphins, sat on a crocodile, and sat next to a white tiger. Nice. Yes, indeed. Sims 4, you love. Sims 3, man, not so much. Okay. I like them all, actually. I like each one of them. From Sims to Sims 2 to Sims 3 to Sims 4. I think they're all good. They're all a little bit different. They all have their little bits and pieces to them. And, you know, if somebody likes a game and somebody doesn't like a game, we're both right. That's the cool thing. So, all right, Space Person. Now, you can probably work on being more friendly. Yeah, you can. What is Space Person's career? And get to know them. And, well, you know what? You want it, Bird Brains. Let's go for some romance here. Ask if Space Person is single. Ask if Space Person is single. Oh, wow, there's a lot of Bird Brains going on down here. The clone is in the middle of the action. It's the which Kirk do I shoot moment. Which is the real Bird Brains? Although I suppose if it's a clone, it is technically the real Bird Brains, one way or the other. It's getting a little weird down here, and that's saying a lot for the Brains family. Sims 4 is good for building things, but Sims 3 is great for storytelling. I'd be inclined to agree. I play Sims 3 because it's the one I'm most comfortable with, but I don't think Sims 4 is bad. I think Sims 4 is just fine. So keep working on being romantic with Space Person. Let's compliment Space Person's appearance and then their personality, and then flirt with them. Oh, except your love interest is literally sitting right here. Your love interest is watching you flirt with Space Person, Bird Brains. It's gotten super, super weird here right now. And your clone is watching too, which is kind of creepy, truth be told. But Space Person's into it. Space Person's digging this. Yeah, your love interest isn't digging it. Get in a fight with your love interest. Let's end this. Let's end this relationship right now. Can we just fight you? Can we beat you up? Friendly, funny, mean. There we go. There we go. Argue with them. Yeah, argue with them. Oh, wait, what was that one? Oh, this is totally you, Bird Brains. You can threaten to exploit their weaknesses. That's fun. You should totally do that. Diablica 2018, welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Wicca, if I have no idea what most of the things are that you're saying except for Poland. So cool, but I don't understand most of those things. And unfortunately, I don't really have the wherewithal to run that through Google Translate. Welcome, Diablica. Yeah, go beat up your romantic love interest, and then go flirt with Space Person, and then go try and convince your clone to live with us? All things I never thought I'd say in my life, and yet here we are. Translated that. We'll keep it PG-13. Okay. Do I need to block Wicca? Is that what needs to happen there? Because I can just make that go away. Doodly doodly doo. Yeah, there we go. Done. Problem solved. Yeah, I've solved the problem. But thank you, Bird Brains. I appreciate the help and the look out there. I have gone ahead and solved that problem. Where did Space Person go? Oh, wow. Oh, Art showed up. We didn't even invite Art, but Art showed up, and he's rocking out with Bliffy. Which Bird Brains are you? Are you the real Bird Brains, or are you clone Bird Brains? Does it matter at this stage of the game? I'm really keen on you beating up your love interest and going with Space Person. But now I don't know where Space Person went. Oh, so the whole point of this is we were going to turn someone into a Simbot. But now Beth is at work. Beth, just come home. Just, you know what? Call in sick that day. Call in sick. Oh, no, I just hid them from the channel, Beth. No big deal. I've got no time for people who are just going to leap in and start spamming things. It's just not worth my time or yours. So I just hid them from the channel. He or she may still be saying things. We're just not seeing them. So it's all good. Yeah, Beth, just call in sick. Tell your employer you're sick today and just come home from work. And don't sit over there reading a magazine. Actually come home from work. Because you need to turn somebody into a Simbot before this party is over. And time's a-wasting. So, Bird Brains, what are we doing? Are we turning your clone into a Simbot? And then eventually breaking up with your love interest, Rick Lugosi, the less talented brother of Bella Lugosi, and then working on flirting with Space Person. Is that broadly the plan here? Please say yes. That would be awesome. And then you can work on your new book after that. But I'd like to get the Simbot thing. I mean, the Simbot potion is a very rare thing. I don't see that in the shop often. So we got it. We're darn well turning somebody into a Simbot. That's the disadvantage with the Sims, that attracts a younger audience, and they might be immature. Yeah, exactly. Well, it's not the first time that's happened in our chat, Bird Brains. Let's just quickly hide them. No big deal. Just quickly hide them. They go away. Rick can go away. We're working on that. We're working on that. If I have anything to say about it, you guys will have a punch-up later on. But whom are we turning into a Simbot? That's the answer that I need sort of now-ish. I think the best move is either... Actually, we could turn your love interest into a Simbot, and then you can fight each other. It would kind of be epic. But I think we should turn the clone into a Simbot. And then, yeah, and then you can get down with Space Person later. You're already off to a good start. Space Person is already into you, so we can work on that later. You can invite Space Person over on your own time and have a little private time with Space Person. We can get down with that. But I think we should... Oh, Space Person is right here. Hang on. We may as well keep you moving along that track there. Go be more romantic to Space Person. Give, just do a flirtatious joke. Penge, welcome! Welcome, Penge! Welcome. So, clone bot. Okay, so we are going with making the clone into a clone bot, and therefore a kill bot. It's the very thin and scrawny Hulk, indeed. You say scrawny, Penge. You say scrawny, but check it. I mean, this guy's got six-pack abs like you read about. He may be scrawny, but he is wrecked. He is in damn fine shape. Okay, so... we're going with plan A, because I only bought one of these potions, and I don't want to waste it. I want to make sure we're all on the same page. So, actually, just pause it, because where is your clone? Oh, he's right here. Great. Okay, Beth, that is the clone. Okay. Beth, get in your inventory, This is the moment we're going to use the clone bot potion on... Oh my god, it actually is the which Kirk do I shoot moment. I don't know which bird brains is the correct bird brains. I'm gonna guess the second one? Okay, this is either Bird Brains' clone, or I'm about to turn Bird Brains into a Simbot. It's the which Kirk do I shoot moment. Oh god, it's like every bad sci-fi movie ever. Okay, well, we're off. Somebody's going to be a Simbot. One of the two Bird Brainses will be a Simbot. Well, you know what, Penge? That's a complicated question. When you come on the wee hours and you're watching a sim stream and you say what is happening, you have to understand that's a complicated question. Wait, did it work? Oh, here we go. Oh, I think, well, we got the right one. We got the clone. Okay, we've created a clone bot. So, to try and answer Penge's question, you're really asking what is happening. Okay, ages ago, Bird Brains decided that Bird Brains wants a clone army. So we found a potion that made a clone out of Bird Brains. Now we have two Bird Brainses. One is the real Bird Brains, one is the clone Bird Brains. Then later on, we started working on developing robot technology so Bird Brains could have a robot killbot army. But that was going very slowly, as technology has a want to do. But we did find a potion that turns people into, well, Simbots, into robots. It was very expensive, and I didn't want to waste it. I'm glad we didn't, P.S. So, at this party, we invited, because the clone of Bird Brains does not live in Bird Brains' house. So we had to invite the Bird Brains clone to a party held by Bird Brains. So Bird Brains invited Bird Brains to a party held by Bird Brains. And then at that moment, we said, okay, now we can turn the Bird Brains clone into a Bird Brains robot. But when it pulls up the list of people, there's no identifying feature between the real Bird Brains and the clone Bird Brains. They both just read as Bird Brains. But thankfully, you will all be relieved to know I have turned the right clone into the right robot. That's what's happening, Penge. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. So bear that in mind the next time you come on a wee hour stream and go, so what's happening? That's what's happening. That's what's happening. But mission successful, Bird Brains. Mission successful. We have the killbot. We have the killbot. Yeah, I think that's very clear, Penge. I think that's very, very clear. I honestly don't know how to make this stream any clearer. This is a very, very silly house. It's a very silly house. Bird Brains, you're not really getting on with your robot pal. Yo, you kind of hate each other. No, be friendly. Ask about the robot's day. Yeah, that's a good little thing. Ask about the robot's day. I bet the conversation will be like, hey, I was a human being 8 seconds ago, and now I'm a killbot. What's up with that? That's probably how that conversation is going to go. But, be friendly to your killbot. At least I can tell the two of you apart. Oh, wow, you like hate each other. Give me a long time working on this relationship. But there you go, Bird Brains. I'm just gonna pan out and you can see the killbot. That is your Bird Brains killbot right there. Apparently hopping in a cab. Apparently Killbot has better places to be today. Absolutely better place to be. Make Killbot move in and continue my book, Random Fact with Bird Brains, Volume 2, Electric Boogaloo. Well, I think the next order of events is you got to get better friends with your Killbot and better friends with Space Person, and you also probably have to beat up your existing love interest whom we've never met before today. There's another. Those are words that just came out of my mouth. All of these are sentences I never thought I'd say in my real life, but here we are. Here we are. But also an excellent place to call the stream. We've created a killbot, and I think mission accomplished for me. I think I've done what I was asked to do here. So we're coming up on the 2-hour mark. I think I will call the stream here, guys. Thank you so much for coming by. I know it was a very silly stream today. This is very, very silly, and I'm very tired, which makes it even more silly. It's the moat house, yes, with the bees and the robots. Yes, exactly, Bench, exactly. But we'll call it here, and next time we can focus on you becoming better friends with the Killbot, and less better friends with your romantic interest that we've never met before, and really super flirty good friends with Space Person, who may or may not be a woman or a man, or a little bit of both. Who knows what they do in space. But I will call it there, guys. I know I say it every time I stream, but thank you guys so much for coming along. I genuinely genuinely appreciate each and every one of you for coming by. It does mean a lot to me, and I do have a lot of fun doing this. This was awfully silly today. I will see you guys, tomorrow, Saturday, for the Saturday stream. That's always locked in. That never changes unless some drastic emergency comes up. Alma, hi, you are coming in at exactly the moment I am closing the stream out. It seems like this happens every week. Somebody comes in at literally the last minute. And I say literally the last minute. I try to do this at 2 hours, and it's now 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 6 seconds. Alma, I'll be streaming again tomorrow, and then we'll do some more stuff next week. I really hope you'll check in on that. Unfortunately, I am totally closing the stream out. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to close the stream out here, guys, because I've had 4 hours of sleep, and the Killbot thing was very silly, and I will see you guys tomorrow, and I'm going to stop talking here. Thank you so much, guys. Goodbye, and